Maybe you've had this experience where you're driving along down the road and all of a sudden you are compelled to stop, or there's a slow car in your way, or something goes on, something happens, and you have to pull over to the side of the road. Something has gone on, and you think, oh, this is an awful delay. Why has this happened? I just don't understand how this could be happening. I need to be going, and so forth like that. And after you get back on the road, whatever has happened that has caused you distress because of the delay, and down further along the road, you come across, maybe like me, you come across a terrible accident or something that I would have been involved with had I been just a little bit earlier on that road. The Lord has gone before. He is King of Kings. He's watched over me and others in different ways, in different passages, different places, and ways of caring for his people. And it's not just me. Of course, he orders all things for his good. In Scripture, the Lord used even unbelieving kings from other nations to bring about his will, because the Lord is King of Kings. And Cyrus, King Cyrus of the ancient times, he was used by God. It says in Isaiah 44:28, who says of Cyrus, "He is my shepherd and will accomplish all that I please. He will say of Jerusalem, let it be rebuilt, and of the temple let its foundations be laid." So even though Cyrus believed that he was acting kind of independently of God, God had already put it in his heart to act. God is the true King of Kings, not Cyrus, though Cyrus had the power to restore the exiles to Israel and to Jerusalem. Verse 4 of chapter 45 says of Cyrus, "For the sake of Jacob my servant, of Israel my chosen, I summon you by name and bestow on you a title of honor, though you do not acknowledge me." The Lord is King of Kings, Lord of all, and he had Cyrus as his instrument to do his bidding. In the Israel's perspective, we have Psalm 126 as a response to God for all this great reversal that has taken place, where the exiles of Israel, Judah and Israel, are allowed, because of what Cyrus did, they are allowed to return to Jerusalem, to Israel, and they burst out in praise. Psalm 126 is a praise to God for being King of Kings and Lord of Lords and working all things for the good of those who love him, which is our New Testament perspective on this passage. Psalm 126 then allows us to rejoice even when there are unexpected delays or other things that are going on or interruptions. Maybe it's all part of God's plan to work everything out for our good. When the Lord brought back the captives to Zion, we were like men who dreamed. Our mouths were filled with laughter, our tongues with songs of joy, and it was said among the nations, the Lord has done great things for them. The Lord has done great things for us, and we are filled with joy. Restore our fortunes, O Lord, like streams in the Negev. Those who sow in tears will reap with songs of joy. He who goes out with weeping, carrying seed to sow, will return with songs of joy, carrying sheaves with him. Bringing in the sheaves, they used to sing. And so we are allowed this joy and gladness and delight in the Lord. When things seem to be going wrong, according to what we may be thinking, we can just turn our praise to God and say, thank you for working behind the scenes, ways that we could not have otherwise understood. We can laugh, we can shout, we can be at peace and enjoy the Lord, and we can enjoy his blessings and enjoy being with him instead of getting anxious or upset about apparent delays or whatever is going on. Find your delight in the Lord right now, even if it does seem like it's in the midst of trouble. Delight now in the Lord, because he is King of Kings, and he's working all things out for the good of those who love him. And that's you who believe.